What is up, everybody? It's your boy Verse here today. So, Sony just concluded their State of Play event, and I'm going to give my thoughts on it. At first, they started off with an amazing banger Resident Evil 4 HD remade, completely remade with the Resident Evil 7 engine. Resident Evil Village engine. And this game looks freaking phenomenal. I am so surprised how amazing they made this game look. Resident Evil 4 is that's one of my most favorite Resident Evil games. Probably one of my most favorite games of all time. So they made this game look even better than it did before originally. And it's probably gonna have modern controls too. So I am fully on board with this. It's just amazing. Once again, just amazing. I'm breathtaking. The visuals look for this game. It just looks phenomenal job for this remake right here. This is a day one buy. This is definitely a day one buy for me. Capcom is doing some good stuff with this one. So, but after this remake, this demo right here, this trailer, they showed a bunch of VR nonsense. No, that's kind of the point where I kind of tuned out because I don't care about VR gaming. I really don't. But they announced Resident Evil Village with VR. So if you're into that, you like that game, you play the game in VR. They also announced some other games like Walking Dead. I think it's like a Walking Dead one, a sci-fi one. Let's see if I can try to skip to it, where like Resident Evil Village. That game was fun, but I definitely wouldn't want to play that in VR. I don't know, that'd be like 10 times scarier. But yeah, I'm not a fan of VR in general. But these are the games they showed. This is the Walking Dead one. Yeah, I don't really care for VR 2, but if you are into VR 2, they got a plethora of games for you to get on their new VR service, so they have that as well. I think they announced like Tunic. This is another VR game, but they announced Tunic that was originally an Xbox timed exclusive. I thought it was gonna be original exclusive to begin with, but it's a timed exclusive, and people were actually trashing that game in the chat, which I was shocked by. I thought a lot of Sony guys were going to change their tunes, but they were making fun of Xbox guys saying, hey, this game is no longer exclusive. I was like, I don't think most Xbox guys really care. It's a great game. If you haven't played the game, play it on your PlayStation now because it's coming next year, I believe. Let me see. What else did they announce? They announced a RPG. It looks kind of like Persona, but it's like Japanese RPG. Was like instead of like having relationships with like your friends and comrades, I think it's like a dating sim as well. That looks pretty good. I don't think I'm. They announced Spider-Man on PC. That's another one. Spider-Man on PC. So yeah, Sony is definitely making a trend to make these exclusives come to PC, which is kind of like which they should do. It's like these games are old. Bring them to the PC audience, make some more money on these games. It's a good business strategy. I give them props for that. Stray, I still have no idea what this game is about. I just know you play as a cat. I don't know. There's no people. It's just like robot people. I'm so lost, but who knows? It might be a good game, but I'm still confused, thoroughly confused about this game. Like, I just know you're a cat. That's it. So they announced that. What else happened? What is this right here? I forgot what this was. I'm drawing a blank. Callisto Protocol. This is like the new Dead Space successor in a way. This game looks freaking amazing. This looks pretty good, actually. I'm actually excited for this. Like I said, I love Resident Evil 4, but also Dead Space 2 is one of my favorite games of all time as well, too. So just bringing more of the Dead Space Light game, this is definitely on my radar. So a lot of people were saying it didn't look too great, but I mean, it looks fine to me. It looks like Dead Space, so I am A-okay with what I see right now. So I am probably gonna get this game day one as well too. But yeah, this looks like a great game right here. But one of the main shockers that they shown during the State of Play, this is an indie game they shown. Looks, I don't know, it looks okay. This is like some of the probably get on Game Pass, but just thought I had to spend full price because I mean it looks okay though, but probably won't pay full price for that. But this was the Japanese RPG. It looks like Persona. It looks pretty good. I'll probably get this game too, to be honest. So there's a lot of stuff they shown that I actually want to buy. So that's the good thing about the State of Play. Usually it's like games I probably want to buy. It's maybe like half of them I want to buy, or maybe a few. But a lot of games up here I want to buy. So good job with that one. Street Fighter 6 was a big shocker that they actually shown the full trailer at this event right here. A lot of people thought this was going to be shown like an Evo or something, like when their Evo event, but this was shown at the State of Play event. Big move right there from Sony. Kudos for that, because this looks freaking amazing. The visuals for Street Fighter 6, the blend of like realism and this like cartoon cell shadiness, whatever you want to call this looks amazing. This looks phenomenal. And it's like an open world game that you can like go into the actual like fight, the 2D fight screen. Like he's open world combat. This is phenomenal. Like I'm not a huge fighting game fan, but this is definitely a day one buy. Capcom is doing big things. They are definitely changing their reputation around. I remember at one point Capcom was like, at one point they was about to fully like close down. They were like definitely in dire straits. But now, with they started doing these remakes, they have been turning stuff around. Especially with the visuals for this new Street Fighter game. This looks really good. I'm impressed by this. So I like what I see at the State of Play event. A lot of good stuff was shown here. Like Street Fighter 6 looks good. A lot of games I would most likely buy that was shown here. The only caveat you can really say is a lot of this stuff was like third-party stuff. Like, we don't know if this is going to be exclusive or not, the Street Fighter game. So it might be a PlayStation exclusive. Who knows? Because they made the last game a PlayStation and PC exclusive. So we don't know if this is going to be an Xbox. I'm probably going to buy this for PlayStation anyway, because I like playing fighting games with the D-pad instead of the actual like Xbox controller. So probably about this on PlayStation anyway, but yeah, that's another thing too. All these games, we don't know if they're going to be multiplayer or not, but it seems like third party mostly carried this event. But either way, I'm happy because a lot of games I'm buying. But if I were to rate this event, non-stop gameplay, I would probably give this a 7 out of 10. Probably docking a few points because of the whole VR section. If you love VR, you probably get this like a 10 out of 10. But if you're somebody like me, I don't care about VR whatsoever. That took a few points away from me because it's a big focus. Too many games focusing on VR, which I get. They're trying to sell their VR2 product, so it makes sense. They want to promote that, but I have no use for it. I just don't give me a regular controller and I'm good to go. But yeah, this event was amazing. A lot of good games I want to buy here. Capcom is definitely stepping it up. That Callisto Protocol looks sick. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. So, good event from Sony. A great way to start off the summer showcase of games that these different companies are gonna have during the summer. So, good start to it. Definitely an amazing start. So, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to a lot of these games shown. Let me know your thoughts down below. Are you gonna play a lot of these great games? Like I said, Tunic is gonna be a multi-plat. So people, if you didn't play it because you don't have an Xbox or a PC, play it on PlayStation. It's a great game. So. That I'm going to wrap it up right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. What did you think of the showcase? Or there's some games you're looking forward to buying? Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. As always, thanks for watching, and peace. And also, I forgot to mention this. I don't know how I forgot to mention it, but they have Final Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy 16 is going to be, they showing a trailer for this. It looks pretty good. I mean, it looks okay. More like what 15 was, but like just improved upon that formula, which isn't a bad thing. I'm definitely excited about playing this. And like the enemy, I mean, this looks pretty good. So another game I'll probably buy day one as well too. But another update, which I just looked on Twitter, apparently the Spider-Man Miles Morales is going to PC as well, so they're definitely putting all the Spider-Man games on PC. The original Spider-Man Remastered, the Spider-Man 2018, and also Miles Morales. So PC gamers are probably definitely happy right now. PlayStation gamers are probably not. If you're a Sony fanboy, you're probably not happy about this news, but yeah, there's some good news for us overall. So back to, I don't know, I'm going to conclude it right here. This will be the last conclusion, but see you later, and peace.